little flat.
Well, you guys, you watch camp like I do. You know, it's an intense camp, and it's a lot for a lot of those guys. But I like that they battle through it. Nobody quit. They work hard, and yes, they look tired. That's obvious. But I think it's great for especially the young guys, like a guy like Bunk, a guy like Barkey, and a guy like Cruz. He's not a young guy, but he's a guy who's been through a lot in the past 2 years, and for him to go through a game with no issues, and I thought he looked pretty strong. I think it's a pretty big positive.
Bonk is a guy you guys reward. One of the guys rewarded with a strong rookie camp who gets a game here tonight. Obviously, he got burned a little bit early, but he kind of seemed like he got stronger as the game went on.
Yeah, he did. Same with Barkey. I mean, these are young kids. They're 18 years old. It's big, And I don't think it was the plan for those two kids to play any preseason game. And because they played so well in the scrimmages and they looked good in practice, they get rewarded. And it's going to pay, because next year when they do come back from junior, they're going to be more prepared. They'll know what to expect. Like I told you guys before a game, like you get scrimmages, you get practices, you get scrimmages, and you get preseason game. There's, it's going up, and the next one's going to be a little bit harder. And when regular season, is around the corner, and when it does happen, it's going to be even harder. So for those kids to realize that where they need to work in the summer and in their season when it's huge, I feel.
We got a comment from Danny Briere right after puck drop on Cam Atkinson, but could you shed a little light on how late in the game, in terms of right before the game, that decision was made that he wasn't going to play?
I found out like you guys this morning, he went through practice, and they told me that he was a no-go. I'm pretty much like you guys. They tell me who's playing and who's not playing. That's pretty much it.
Is it a little disappointing to not have him in there, just given he missed all of last year?
Well, I think he's, obviously I'd love to have an experienced guy like that in a game like this, but I'm sure he is disappointed. He wants to play, but I don't think it's anything major. So, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but he's a competitor. He wants to get back like Kuz. He wants to test himself, and I'm sure he will soon.
I know you were probably watching a lot more than the goaltender, but it looked like at times Cal kind of struggled with his rebound control.
Well, I don't know. Can you really blame that? Like those tap in there, I'm like, holy cow! Like I feel for him. It was a tough start for the team, and it was just, he couldn't do anything on those goals. But he's going to be fine.
What were your thoughts on those bubble guys that you know well from coaching down in the AHL? Forrester, Brink, Denoyer?